everybody, it's Glenn. Back in this video with a Star Wars special Blind Bag Bonanza. Yes, I've been secretly stalking the stores for weeks now, picking up and setting aside blind packaged Star Wars goodies for this very video. These include Series 2 of Hasbro's Star Wars Micro Machines. Regular viewers may remember I featured Series 1 back in episode 79, I believe. And I don't just have Series 2, as the third series of Hasbro's Star Wars Micro Machines has also crept out. But I also have this quartet of random bits and bobs I've also been picking up, including this Star Wars chocolate surprise egg, this Star Wars galactic goo surprise vehicle inside it says, and then this Star Wars mystery egg, 6 keychains to find, 1 inside, and finally this came springing out of a gashapon machine I fed with £1 at my local supermarket. I'm going to kick things off with Series 2 of the Star Wars Micro Machines. Now, as we learnt with the first series, the varieties available aren't pictured on the back, but on the front there we have a Snowspeeder, I believe, from Empire Strikes Back, a First Order Snowtrooper transport, and then some kind of nonsense from the prequels. Now, not only are the varieties available not pictured on the back, I suspect, like with Series 1, we won't even be getting a leaflet inside picturing them. Hasbro are taking the term blind bag literally here. So when I picked these up in store, I think I may have even featured them in one of my toy hunting videos. I took some footage of the display box they came in, as that box does picture the varieties available. Of all of those, I'd very much like to get the Wampa and the Scout Walker, but only one. Oh, hang on, I've just seen it says Fantasy Scene, in case you mistake that for something you might stumble across walking down the street. Weird. Of course, to open these I'll be requiring the services of Mr. Snippety Snip and speak of the Jedi Master, and the Jedi Master shall appear. He's like Yoda, only wiser. Thank you. Uglier. Oh. Just kidding. If you could please do the honours, Mr. Snippety Snip, what's gonna come out of this first bag? And it's, oh, cool, it's the Scout Walker. Nice. Let's ease his head out, and seems his gum there's a bit bent from being packaged. And he doesn't stand. Let's see, maybe we need to straighten his legs out. Yep, there we go, cool. Let's move on to bag number 2 to see just what will be joining the Scout Walker. Now, I did grope these to try and make sure I had different shaped ones, so hopefully no doubles, and I assume this is just the legal mumbo jumbo. Yep, translated into umpteen different languages, and from the cover of these, well, from the packaging, it's the Snowspeeder. I think, from Empire Strikes Back, right? Isn't this what Luke shoots his grapple hook from to trip the AT-AT? Or, if you're one of those people, AT-AT. And then, third up in this one, we have a TIE Fighter. I think vintage TIE Fighter. What, is that the right way up? Or is that the right way up? Oh, hang on, it's got the hole there for the display thing that you get with the larger sets, and that must be the right way up. Cool, kicking it old school, why not? Moving on to our final blind bag, but don't shed a tear, it's just the final blind bag of Series 2. We still have 2 more to go and all that mystery egg random nonsense. And it's a X-Wing. Not Luke's, because Luke's has orange accents, whereas this one has blue? I don't know, I'm sure one of you smart Alex in the comments below will be able to ID that. If you do, bonus Glenn points to you. Now, before we move on to the third series, let's sandwich in between all the other stuff, because I just want to eat some chocolate. Now, the logo on the wrapper is very much in keeping with the Star Wars Rebels animated series, but then it pictures R2-D2, and then in store they also had ones with Yoda and Darth Vader on them. The display packaging trumpeted chocolate egg with surprise, so I assumed that surprise is a Kinder Egg style cheap toy, but then it doesn't say that, so for all I know the surprise inside could be a highly infectious contagion that's going to wipe out all of humanity. Only one way to find out, and that's to open it up. So brace yourself either for a grown man about to play with a crap toy or for mankind's extinction. Let me know in the comments below which you'd prefer. It's half milk chocolate, half white chocolate. Aww, ebony and ivory, living together in perfect harmony. Now let me gobble this up. So here is the capsule that was inside that chocolate egg, and I hear in certain parts of the world putting non-food stuff inside food is illegal because of it's a choking hazard, I guess. But frankly, if you fail to notice something this big in food and die choking on it, you deserve to have your genes removed from the gene pool. But let's open this up and... what is this? Let's take a look-see here. It says Disco Volador? What does that mean? Is that English? Disco as in the funky 70s dance music? Volador? No idea. Bunch of languages on the back. I'm actually not even seeing English among them. Now I'm concerned that the discount store that sold them found them on a beach washed ashore from, I don't know, Kazakhstan, and now I'm incredibly concerned that I just ate that chocolate. But let me distract myself by building this wonderful Disco Volador? Is that what the word was? Looking at the leaflet, there are Clone Trooper, Darth Vader and Yoda versions available, and I got the Yoda, which is a sticker that I need to apply to the Disco Volador. Sticker applied, and I'm trying to come up with some kind of function for this, and I think you stick this bit in here and just fling it. Not the greatest toy, but on the plus side, at least I got to eat some chocolate that was probably produced in a country beyond proper legal regulation. Oh well. But onwards and upwards, hopefully with this mystery egg containing a character keychain. There are 6 keychains to collect. This is produced by TPF. No, I've never heard of them either. Kylo Ren on the packaging there. Will he be the keychain inside? Only one way to find out, and I think we need Mr. Stanley Knife. I'm Stanley. If you could do the honors, Stan, please. And inside there's a leaflet which pictures the different keychains available: Darth Vader, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett and Yoda, which kind of bugs me that Kylo Ren is used on the packaging art because there aren't any new characters from The Force Awakens. I feel like if you're going to use the image of a new character in whatever you're flogging, you should at least include one new character in what you're flogging. But we have Yoda here striking a pose with his walking stick. Moving on to our galactic goo, which isn't trying to capitalize on The Force Awakens to sell itself. Instead, no, it's got old Darth Vader on there, which I think is the artwork they used when Revenge of the Sith came out. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was a decade old, because I bought it at the same store I bought that Kazakhstani Star Wars chocolate egg. Goo and surprise vehicle inside. Who makes this? Oh, it's by TPF again. They've got a Star Wars license and gosh darn it, they're gonna use it. Keychains, goo, all sorts. They're already one up on the mystery egg though, as I really like the Death Star container it comes in. It's already, the container alone, one up on anything I've already featured in this video. Maybe not the Micro Machine Scout Walker. I'm struggling to open it here as I don't want Stan to inadvertently cut into the plastic of the Death Star. See, it's cool, isn't it? It's even got the dimple where the blasty thing comes out to destroy Alderaan. But let's focus now on what's inside. I think you'll be able to see there we got a Y-Wing, but let's have a nose at this leaflet to see what else was available. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, Millennium Falcon, X-Wing, a TIE Fighter and a Star Destroyer. And then on the back of the leaflet, it warns me to wash my hands. I guess that's after handling the goo, then not to eat it. I'll try to resist the urge. So there's our Y-Wing, pretty cool. Actually, let me grab one of the Micro Machines to see just how it compares to Hasbro's. There's the Snowspeeder. The Y-Wing looks a bit smaller in scale, but in terms of sculpt and deco, PMS or TPF or whatever they're called is hanging in there with the big boys. But let's get into the goo, which actually in package looks a bit like a portion you'd get in exchange for scavenged parts from Unkar Plut at the Nema Outpost. Come here, Mr. Snippety Snip, you're about to get up close and personal with some galactic goo. Aw, who doesn't love the satisfying squelch of a bit of goo? I know I do. Maybe I'm just trying to make a Star Wars connection where there really isn't one, but it reminds me of the lava from whatever that planet where Obi-Wan hacks off Anakin's arms and legs. Mustafar? Or is that the name of the daddy lion from Lion King? Anywho, let's dunk our Y-wing in there so the pilot can sizzle and burn in the hot lava of Mustafar, if it's called that. Anyway, I've realised just how long I've been banging on about Star Wars 4, so I'll be back in part 2, which, when it's up, clicking the video on the right will take you directly there. Alternatively, click the video on the left if you missed the previous episode, and I don't often say this, but I am also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you haven't connected with me in those places, check out the links to them all in the video description below. Hope to see you all next time. Bye.